Hello, what's up and what's happening? Welcome back for yet another Jets franchise. And today, the New York Jets travel to Minnesota to take on the stingy Minnesota Vikings. Now the Vikings, they come in with a record of 4-8, and so do the Jets. So this is a battle, this is like a race to 500. Whoever loses this game can't go 500. Whoever wins this game can go 500. And guess what? Today, we are starting Michael Vick. We're starting Michael Vick. The Geno Smith project is over. I gave him 12 weeks of football to try to show me what he can do. We actually got him up to an 83 overall, but his accuracy is still horrible. So what I'm going to do is we're going to trade him, and hopefully we can get some more draft picks for this upcoming draft because, hey, this season is over, but I don't believe in tanking any season. This is football. This ain't basketball. This ain't baseball. This ain't hockey. This football. You can't tank no season because jobs are still on the line. You know what I'm saying? Chris Johnson, he playing for his job. Michael Vick, you playing for your job, because who knows if we're going to draft a quarterback or go find one in free agency. Who knows, man? We're going to drop back the pass right here. Mike Vick, he's going to find David Nelson moving those chains. Let's go, Jets, Jets. First and 10. We're going to get the ball to Chris Johnson up the gut, and Chris Johnson gets denied that stingy Minnesota Vikings defense. But again, we are committed to ground and pound. The Jets are committed to ground and pound this game because we do not want to lose any more games. We have to go at least 500 if Rex Ryan is going to keep his job. If he doesn't get us to 500, Rex Ryan might be on the chopping block. I'm just saying. So right there, we end up punting the ball because we couldn't pick it up on 3rd and 5. Here comes Matt Castle. He got 1,700 yards passing. He got a couple of TDs, couple of interceptions. You know how it is for Matt Castle. But he's going to drop back the pass. He's going to throw that one. Look like he was over the line of scrimmage, but he's going to find Rudolph nonetheless. He's going to pick up a couple of yards. He's going to pick up probably about a gain of 5, but the flag, it is. He was over the line of scrimmage, so the ref right here is going to scratch his backside, and they're going to back up 5, and it's a loss of down. So it's 2nd and 15 now. They can get the ball to Adrian Peterson, who breaks the tackle. He's going to pick up a gain of about 7. 3rd and 8 from the 22 now. Castle looking. Castle throwing. Castle going to find his man, and Simpson is going to pick up a first down. Okay. We see you. 3rd and 8 now. Castle dropping back the pass, going to go to the flag and to find Rudolph, and Rudolph's going to get stopped inches short of the first down, and they're going to be forced to punt. So it's 1st and 10. Get the ball to Chris Johnson around the outside. Chris Johnson trying to cut back, but he's going to get chopped down after a gain of about 6. Ball is on the 30-yard line. 2nd and 4. Get the ball to Chris Ivy right now. Chris Ivy meets about 3 purple jerseys, and they're going to bring him down before he gets to the first down. So it's 3rd and 2 from the 32. Back to Chris Ivy, and again, we are committed to running the ball. Maybe we should have been committed to running the ball when we had Geno Smith in. Who knows? Right there on 2nd and 10, we're going to get sacked. Anthony Barr, rookie from UCLA, gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Mike Vick under pressure. Mike Vick throws that one straight to Brinkley, but luckily he has hands like, what can't catch? I don't know. He just got bad hands. But anyways, 1st and 10, we're forced to punt. Minnesota takes back over. It's been a defensive slugfest so far. But there goes a big play for Minnesota. He's going to find Wright, and Wright's going to get up the sideline, and he's going to pick up the first down. Ball is placed at the 39-yard line. Move those chains for the Minnesota Vikings. Now, Adrian Peterson is up the gut. And Adrian Peterson takes a big-time hit, but he's going to pick up a solid gain on the play. So it's 2nd and 2 from the 47. Castle dropping back. Castle throwing the ball over the middle, and he's going to find Greg Jones, and Greg Jones is going to pick up the first down. Jets, we got to get a stop, man. We got to get a stop. We do not want to go down in this game because, again, if we lose this game, we can't go 500. If we don't go 500, Rex Ryan most likely is out of a job. I'm just saying. So 1st and 10 to get the ball to AP, and AP picks up a gain of 9. 2nd and AP around the outside, breaks the tackle, fights forward for the first down, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Nice game so far. Defensive struggle. It's always nice to see a defensive struggle every once in a while. We all know that this game is predicated on passing. This game is predicated on putting up big numbers. But hey, a little defensive slugfest didn't hurt nobody, baby. It didn't hurt nobody if you ask me. So it's 3rd and 14 now, and there goes a sack, and there goes a fumble in the Jets defense. The Gang Green D steps up big, and we get the big time turnover. We got the pressure on Matt Castle. He got hit. He cried a little bit. I heard him with my own ears. He cried. He said, mama, help. And then he dropped the ball. We take over, and now Mike Vick, he's going to find Jace Amaro, and Jace Amaro is going to pick up the big first down. Move those chains. Now Mike Vick is under pressure, but Mike Vick's going to let that one go. We had a man to the left wide open, but hey, got to connect the dots to Eric Decker, get him involved, make him happy. We are paying him a lot of money, so we got to make sure we get our money's worth. And then Mike Vick doing what he he does best, getting out the pocket, using his legs. He's like, hey, y'all got to keep me for next year. I'm like, Mike Vick, we're thinking about it. Mike Vick, we are thinking about it. Mike Vick, he gonna roll out. You see the replay, picks up a nice block right there by Chris Johnson, gets down the sideline, picks up a fresh first and 10. Chris Johnson up the gut, and again, the running game hasn't really been working. Hasn't really been working all season. We're gonna keep with it in this ball game. It's cold, it's ugly out here in Minnesota. We got to stick with the ground game. So it's second and goal from the 3-yard line. Can get the ball back to Chris Ivy, but he gets denied. A bunch of purple jerseys right there, stopping the running game. So now it is third and goal from the 1. We get the ball back to Chris Ivy. He gets it to the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jets. Let's go. So the Jets gonna take a 7-0 lead. Now again, I'm not trying to say that Minnesota's the best team in this here franchise. All I do know is that the Jets have lost, 4 in a row? I believe we were 4-4 at one point, and we lost 4 in a row. So it'll be nice to win our last 4 games of the season before we get to the off season. It's going to be a fun off season, though. We are going to try to turn the Jets into contenders and no longer pretenders. No longer the stomping, ground for the freaking Patriots and Dolphins and Bills. We got to start taking over the East as Dean Miller fumbles the football. What am I talking about? He drops the interception, and that hurts. Should have had the interception right there, but he didn't, and but hey, at least we get the ball back because it's 4th and 9, so therefore it's the punt. So Mike Vick drops back the pass, gonna get Eric Decker involved. We got to get our money's worth, baby. And Mike Vick, he's 4 for 6 for 46 yards, and more importantly, no interceptions. That's big. No INTs for Mike Vick. Right there, we go to David Nelson. He's gonna pick up only a yard. So it's 2nd and 9 from the 25. Michael Vick drops back, pump fake. He's gonna roll to the left side under pressure. Should have threw that ball away sooner. Should have stayed in the pocket, but we didn't. We rolled out. He's gonna get sacked on the play. So it's 3rd and 20. He's going to set up a screen pass. Chris Johnson, he's going to outrun his blockers and get chased from behind by Greenway. Chad Greenway gets it stopped. Minnesota calls a timeout, and now Minnesota has the ball right back. He's going to drop back the pass again, and that one should have been intercepted by Wilson, and he knows it. 2nd and 10 from the 31 now. Castle steps up in the pocket. Castle taking a shot to the left side, and he's going to find Rudolph, and Rudolph picks up the first down, moving those chains for the Vikings. 7-0 is still the score as Minnesota drops back the pass, and now they are in Jets territory with a pass to Greg Jennings, who picks up a huge gain on the play. Ball is at the Jets 31-yard line. Now he goes to the sideline, and Cordero Patterson, I did not know you could catch the ball like that, baby. Getting both feet and down like Chris Carter used to do back in the day. So right there, Adrian Peterson out of the backfield, and AP, he's going to pick up a gain of about 9. So it's 2nd and 1 from the 8-yard line. Castle drops back. He has all day in the pocket, going to find AP, and AP says, "Get off me, little boy." Oh my gosh, that was just vicious. AP, you ain't had to do him like that. You had to do Wilson like that, AP. But hey, man, that's going to wrap this first half up, and now we're going to move to the second half. You see 7-7 is the score. Defensive struggle. Running games for both teams have been a little bit shaky. Even AP has had some nice runs, but he hasn't really been able to use that to the Vikings' advantage. So right here, dropping back the passes, Castle, and Castle's going to go, damn, let's go. So we get another sack on this game, and now Muhammad Wilkerson gets in there for his first sack of the game. So it's 3rd and 8 from the 22-yard line. Castle drops back, and another sack. You see it setting the blitzes, baby. That Rex Ryan defense is here to play. We all know back when the Jets had Antonio Cromartie and Darrell Reeves, they would send blitzes like crazy, man. So we got to get back to it. No, D. Miller is no, Darrell Reeves or Cromartie. But hey, we got to get back to what we do best. So we try to set up a screen pass, try to make it as easy as possible. We're taking some nuggets from the Seahawks offense because their offense really isn't that prolific through the air. So we got to try and do some screens, short passes here and there. We find Chris Johnson. He picks up a gain of about 4. So it's 3rd and 6 from the 44-yard line. We go to the flat to Chris Johnson, and Chris Johnson gets stopped 1 yard short of the first down. We go for it. 4th and inches. We ain't got nothing to lose. Chris Ivory, the big running back, up that guy, picks up the first down, and the Jets stay on the field moving those chains. Now on from the 46-yard line, and we go back. We get sacked on the play. We got to protect Mike Vick better, baby. We're trying to keep him in the pocket, but come on, man. So now we can set up the screen pass to Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson gets a couple blocks. Chris Johnson's up to the 30. He's going to cut back at the 25 and finally gets dropped at the 22-yard line. Mike Vick is getting everybody involved. He's 9 for 13 on the day so far, 99 yards. Not the best passing day, but again, no interceptions. That's the biggest thing with this defense. And if we stick with the running game, we could stay in every single ball game as long as we don't turn the ball over. But right there, we still have to protect Mike Vick, but he's going to get sacked, and that's going to set up 3rd and 15. We set up a wide receiver screen to Shaq Evans. Shaq Evans gets up the sideline, picks up 10, but we need a 15, so we're going to set up for a field goal. But we call that play because, again, we don't want to turn the ball over. Our defense is playing nice. Shaq Evans is our fastest receiver, so let's give him a chance in space. He only was able to pick up 10, but hey, nonetheless, we got the lead. So 10-7 is the score. Castle drops back the pass, looking for Kyle Rudolph, and Rudolph, he can't hang on to that one, and that pass is going to hit the grass. So it's 3rd and 6 from the 24. They're going to do a draw play to Adrian Peterson, and Adrian Peterson gets brought down a yard short from the first down, and now after we get the field goal, our defense gets a 3 and out. You see the replay, AP tried his hardest to get to the first down marker, but we stopped them a yard short. So now it's 1st and 10. Chris Johnson finds a lane. He gets upfield. He's going to pick up a gain of about 7. Ball is on the 43-yard line. Let's check out some of the offensive stats. Not too pretty on both sides, but again, it is a defensive slugfest. 2nd and 3. Get the ball to Chris Ivory, our big back. He gets stopped a yard short from the first down on 2nd and 3. So that's going to set up a 3rd and short. You see the rush numbers for Chris Johnson. It's ugly today. That's all I can say. It's just ugly. So 3rd and inches from the 46. Get the ball to Chris Ivory. Chris Ivory breaks the tackle. He's up the field past the 40, deep into Vikings territory, and he's going to take it to the crib. Touchdown, Chris Ivory. What a run. What a call. On 3rd and inches, we stick with the running game again. We're taking it out of the quarterback's hands. Whether it's Geno Smith or Mike Vick, we got to stick with the running game. You see my man Chris Ivory down the sideline. Touchdown, Jets, Jets. Yes, Rick Ryan, you might have saved your job, bro. You might have just saved your job. 2nd and 7, though, for the Vikings. We're still in the 3rd quarter. He's going to drop back the pass. Castle is. He's going to find Greg Jennings, who gets up the sideline. Ball is placed at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10, 22 seconds to go to get the ball to Adrian Peterson, who breaks the tackle, still working his way upfield. He gets dropped at the 45-yard line, and that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Jets are on top, 17-7. Hopefully we can walk about here with the W, but hey, this game is far from over. We're just now starting the 4th quarter, and Minnesota has the ball, moving it down the field. 2nd and 3. There goes Adrian Peterson breaking another tackle and picking up another 1st and 10. So it's 1st down right now. Castle looking. He's going to step up in the pocket, throws it on the run, and that pass is at the feet of Cordell Patterson. Might have got battened down by Dean Milner. So 2nd and 10 now, dropping back the pass is Castle. Castle's going to find Simpson, and Castle connects the dots, and Simpson's going to pick up the 1st down. Move those chains for the Vikings. 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Castle's under pressure, gets away from the rush, spins around, throws the ball up. Jennings makes the catch inside the 20, down at the 15-yard line, and the Vikings are now deep into Jets territory. They're in the red zone, trying to cut this deficit down to at least 3. So it's 2nd and 5 now. Castle gonna go to the flat, gonna find Kyle Rudolph, and he's gonna pick up the 1st down, setting up 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Rudolph, he's picking up all types of 1st downs, so we're having a hard time stopping this big tight end. So right here on 1st and goal, Adrian Peterson and the Oklahoma Sooner gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings, and the Vikings have done just that. They put a touchdown on the board, and they make it a 3-point ball game. So the Jets got to sustain the drive, take some time off the clock, and get this thing in the end zone to put this game away. So give it to Chris Ivory. He's going to get brought down at the 25-yard line, setting up a manageable 6th down, What am I talking about? 2nd down, and on 2nd and 1, they get the ball to Chris Ivory, and Chris Ivory's going to pick up the 1st down by the hairs of his chinny chin chin. 1st and 10 to give it to Chris Johnson, and at this point, Chris Johnson isn't producing anything, so we have to give the ball to Chris Ivory more often. Chris Johnson, 12 carries, 35 yards. We keep giving them chances, but he keeps on letting us down. So it's 3rd and 8 right here. Play action pass from Mike Vick. He's going to roll to the left side. He stops, pops, and he throws that one straight to Rhodes, and Xavier Rhodes gets the interception, and that's what we didn't want to see from Mike Vick. He was playing pretty well. He didn't have a big game, but he didn't turn the ball over. That's what killed Geno Smith. Too many interceptions. So right here, drops back the pass to Matt Castle, going to find Simpson over the middle. He's going to get that ball inside the 20. Now the Vikings are in Jets red zone territory. So right here, they're going to give the ball to Kyle Rudolph in the flat. He's going to pick up a gain of 7. 2nd and 3, AP up the gut, but he's going to get the 9. So here we go. It's a big 3rd down, a huge 3rd down. You see that the Jets will usually give up 28 points per game. Right now, it's only at 14, but right there, They get into the end zone and the Vikings take the lead. 21-17 is the score. Rex Ryan can't believe it. And here we go on the ensuing kickoff. Jeremy Curley about 5 yards deep into the end zone. Gets the ball up to the 10. Gets a couple of blocks around the outside. Gets to the 20. Inside the 30. Gets up past the 35. Knocked out of bounds at the 38 yard. So first and 10. Get the ball to Chris Ivory. And Chris Ivory's going to pick up a gain of about 1. Brinkley on the stop. And you can see that the Vikings defense is known for stopping the run. So right here, going to find Shaq Evans, and Shaq Evans gets bottled up. None of these pass plays are working. So it's 3rd and 3. Vick is going to roll to the left side. Stops, pops, and the receiver stopped. I bet Mike Vick thought that the receiver was going to come back to the ball, but he didn't. And again, Xavier Rhodes steps in front of the pass and gets another interception, and that might kill the Jets right there. They're trying to get to 500, but if they lose this game, 500 won't happen for the Jets this season. So it's 3rd and 6. We're going to run the ball again, and we shut them down. We burn a timeout, so we only have 1 timeout left. The field goal is underway, and the kick is good. So it's 24-17, a minute 43, 1 timeout for Mike Vick and the Gang Green offense. So it's 1st and 10. The Jets have it. He's going to drop back the pass, going to find Eric Decker, and Eric Decker's going to fall forward for the first down. 2nd and 10 now. Vick looking. And David Nelson makes the big-time catch, picking up another first down for the Jets, Jets. Now on 1st and 10 to find Curley, and Curley picks up the first down, and the Jets are moving the ball down the field. 2nd and 6 now, dropping back the pass is Vick, and Vick gets pressure in his face, and that pass is going to hit the grass on, now it's going to make it a 3rd and 6 opportunity for this Vikings defense, but Mike Vick steps up big, and he's going to find Jace Amaru, who picks up the big first down. 1st and 10, Vick, he's going to take off a run. He doesn't get out of bounds, and he doesn't pick up the first down, so we are forced to call our last timeout. 2nd and 1 now. Vick over the middle, trying to get that one to Eric Decker, but he cannot hang on to it. So it's 3rd and 1. Drum at the pass is Vick. Vick to the end zone. Decker makes the catch, touchdown Jets, and the Jets have tied this ball game up with a last-minute drive by Michael Vick in this Jets offense. Nice drive right there by Vick after throwing back-to-back interceptions. He's playing pretty well again. Those interceptions kind of hurt us, but again, nobody was really getting open, so he forced that one into coverage. But again, can't make excuses for a 14-year vet. So we're in overtime now, and the Vikings, they win the toss, and of course, they'll elect to receive. They give us to Adrian Peterson, but that run play gets blown up in the backfield. 2nd and 11, they get the ball back to Adrian Pearson. He gets shut down again. But again, Adrian Pearson, one of the best to ever do it. 20 carries, 110. So right here, Castle drops back the pass, and Dean Milner, he ain't dropping no balls, and he ain't fumbling no balls as he takes this one to the crib, and this one is over. Dean Miller representing the University of Alabama, and he gets that thing to the crib with a pick-6 walk-off win. Unbelievable. Fantastic game. Offense played pretty well. We started Mike Vick for the first time this year, and he played pretty well. Yes, those 2 interceptions were bad, but hey, he let us back down. He led us to a victory, and that's all that matters. 30-24, the defense played phenomenal. Yes, the Vikings ended up scoring about 24 points, but for the most part, those last 2 touchdowns, of course, were really on Mike Vick. He threw back-to-back interceptions, and that led to those 2 scoring drives. But Chris Ivory had a big game on the ground. Don't know what we're going to do with Chris Johnson in the offseason, but hey, he played decently, but he needs to step his game up if he wants to stay on the Jets. But that's going to wrap this thing up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I enjoyed bringing it to you. Hope that the rest of the day is the best of the day, and I'm going to see y'all later. Peace.